Hey folks, what's going on? Gary from the t-shirt helpdesk.com. And today I'm going to switch it up a little bit and I'm going to talk about something that I have not talked about, okay? And this is really going to help a lot of you guys um, who have t-shirt lines, not necessarily niche t-shirts, but t-shirt lines, you know? And what I want to talk about, you guys, is something called brand DNA. Excuse my cell phone. Something called brand DNA. Okay. Now think about that for a minute. A brand, your clothing line, your line of clothing, your whatever you have, and DNA. Now, of course, um, a line of clothing can't actually have DNA. It's not alive per se. It doesn't have doesn't have a bloodstream and a heart and lungs and things of that nature. But it is something that you created. It's your baby, all right? And what is DNA? DNA is the makeup of you, your genetic makeup, what you are, what gives you your height, what gives you your hair color, your eye color, what gives you your athletic abilities or lack thereof, what gives you so many things, what makes you who you are. And the brand DNA is what makes a brand what it is. That's how sometimes you ever walk inside of a store and you could or see someone walking down the street and you see their clothing, you don't see a brand name at all, but you know that that's Polo. You know that that's Rockin' Republic. You know that that's Crooks and Castles. You know that that's Sean John Rockaware. You know what I mean? You know that that's Hurley or Rocksmith or something like that. Okay, you just can feel what it is. Is that such and such? And that, my friends, is what's called brand DNA. Just like you can see someone and they favor or resemble someone else, right? And you'll be like, is that your cousin? Is that your brother? You're like, yeah, such and such, brand DNA. So today I'm going to have a case study, right? I'm going to study one of the hottest brands that's out right now, and it's called Black Scale. And this is blackscale.com. Just, they doing a couple things, and it's kind of like a blog here. And they have shop online. So I'm going to click on the shop online right here, and I've already have it set up here. And I went to t-shirts because, of course, this is the t-shirt helpdesk.com. All right. And if you look through this, this is their latest stuff. And if you look at it, and if you know Black Scale, you know that they're they have there's a feeling that you have. There's a feeling that you get when you see Black Scale. Okay. First of all, Um, they are very, very, very slim pickings when it comes to colors, which is a good thing. Okay, this is actually the most color I've seen from them. Primarily, they are very dark. They are black. Okay, there's black, and then there's white, of course, and then there's usually some type of accent color. And even when you look at these, even when you look at this, which is kind of like a taupe or grayish or slate, something like that, it still can be on the white side. Okay. So what I've done is kind of, went through and went to Google Images, and this right here will pretty much sum it up for Black Scale because this is a case study. Okay. Now, first thing you're going to do is I just want us to look at this. Just go through and look at this. Okay, and just give it a once over. And you're going to see as you look, and I'm not going to say anything, and you're going to see that certain things are going to start to pop out at you, and you're going to get a feeling. Okay, there's certain things are going to be quite evident as I'm going through this, and it should start to pop out. And I'm going to go through a couple of things, but I just want to roll through this with you guys, so you kind of see if it's going to pop out to you the way things are popping out to me. All right? Is it popping out at you yet? Not just one particular thing, but the DNA. Is the DNA popping out to you guys? All right? Maybe, maybe not. So let's go. Let's go back up to the top. Okay? Number one, you think first thing you're going to notice the logo. Very clean, very simple. Black scale. All right. And you're going to see right here, all right, the A's look like V's or upside down. Okay. And that is very distinctive, you know. As a matter of fact, they are the only brand that I know of as of right now that is popular that does this. And not only that, if you were to do it, guess what? Everybody's going to say you're biting off of black scale. You know, they really have created something so simple. Something so simple is just to take the A's and turn them upside down to look like V's. Now this was done. I've been researching it. I don't know if it was Greek. I don't know if it was Roman. I don't know if what it was, but this was done a long time ago with a certain type of letters. I have to look it up, but either way, it's what they do. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. The second thing that I'm gonna notice is if you look at this stuff, look at how much of it is on black. The logo's on black. You know, you have ASAP Rocky here, all right, in black. A hat that says funeral. Keep going down. The illegal hat, the scarf, this right here, the flag, this black shirt. Keep going down. You're going to see that a lot of their stuff, the funeral hat, on black, on black. ASAP Rocky again with who's one of their spokespeople. On black. You're going to see that a lot of this stuff is on black. It's very dark. All right. Now let's go back up again. Okay. We're talking about, I'm not critiquing the brand. I'm talking about brand DNA. Brand DNA. All right. Look at this crescent moon and the what looks like a sheriff. All right. And you have a 5-pointed star, crescent moon. Again, you have this crescent moon. If you go down, you see an upside down flag. Let's go down because I'm going to get into something else here. You look at this and you see the crescent moon and the star. All right. And you see this, which almost looks like at the top, it almost looks like a pentagram. And you see this. This is right here. Let's click right here. This is a 5-pointed star, and that is with the crescent moon, and that is a Baphomet. Now, I don't know if you got you over here. You can let me put this. Click on this hat. This one has a pyramid. Okay, guys, all of this stuff. I'm not getting into any conspiracy theories at all, but all of these things are. How can I put this? Occult and Masonic symbols. Okay. Now, am I saying that black scale is the Illuminati? Okay. No, I'm not saying that. What I am going to say is that these are occult slash and or a few of them are slightly Masonic symbols, okay? And what that does is that gives you a feeling of mystery, a feeling of what's going on, a feeling, oh, these people must be important. And you know, whether you like it or not, it is the brand DNA is what they're all about, you know. The upside down flag, which is, you know, technically a desecration of the flag. I mean, let's just be honest here. But I mean, the black scale is one of the hottest lines out. You know what I mean? And I mean, there's a lot of this stuff you can look into it. You can look up symbolism of a crescent sun or moon, or the symbolism of a pentagram, the symbolism of a Baphomet. You have to look. You can look this stuff up. But what it does, oh, and the pyramid also, which is very much, you know, Illuminati, enlightened ones. You see the a pyramid here also, all-seeing eye pyramid. A lot of this stuff is symbolism, guys. I'm not getting into what it means. Is it evil? Is it bad? I'm not getting it. I'm just giving you something called brand DNA. All right, you see right here with another black with the V. So what you're getting is very some occult, some hip hop, some symbolism, some dark colors. You understand what I'm saying? And it brings forth a feeling. All right. Now, just pose this with another brand that I have here. I just pulled up to just from going from one thing to the next. This is the hundreds. Okay, I'm here at thehundreds.com. Now look at this. You know, you have a cartoon colored bomb. You see colors. You see the hundreds. This right here looks like books or cassette tapes. Okay, it's a much more light-hearted fun. You see bright colors, you see cartoon, you see more drawings. Okay, and the hundreds is even bigger than black scale. I mean, it's becoming like a staple line, you know. And this is not this video is not a expose or a critiquing of any of these lines. I want you guys to know what brand DNA is and keeping a brand tight, keeping a brand cohesive, and keeping it together. Okay, when you know, and you look at their symbol, like their symbol is this bomb. Okay, and every time you see the hundreds, you see that term, the hundreds, maybe in a different font, but you always see that bomb. You see, that's their icon. It's always great to have an icon. An icon is something that even if people don't see your name, when they see the bomb, when they see this right here, they're gonna know exactly what it is. When you see a little horse on a shirt, even if it's on the pants, you know it's polo. When you see a swoosh on anything that Nike swoosh, you know it's Nike. You don't have to see the Nike to know something is Nike. You can look at the swoosh and you know exactly what it is. You don't have to. When you see that little polo horse, you understand what I'm saying? That little horse, the man on top of the horse, you know it's polo. You don't have to look around and what's that brand. You know. So let's get back to black scale here. When you see those upside down, when you see that upside down V or that upside down A in the place of a V, in place of an A, the V in place of an A, you know that you're dealing with black scale. You know, so I just wanted to kind of put that to you, have your stuff be tight. If you're the type, if you like cartoons and bright colors, use a lot of cartoons, use a lot of bright colors. If you are the type of person that does fonts, always use the same type of font or something similar, especially when you're first coming out, so your line will be cohesive. If you have an icon, like for instance, um, let me go right here to T-shirt fresh. Always have to, always, and you should too, always big up your own stuff. Always big up your own stuff. You are your biggest fan and you're your biggest cheerleader. Always big up your own stuff. So I'm gonna go to tshirtfresh.com, and anytime you see T-shirt fresh, all right, you are going to see this washing machine. Okay, for T-shirt fresh, that is the icon, the washing machine. Fresh, keep yourself fresh, funky fresh out the pack. Be nice and fresh out the machine. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just one thing. And by the way, if you're not emailing me about having your line on T-shirt fresh, excuse my expression, but you are bullshitting. Okay, holla at your boy Gary at tshirtfresh.com, or just hit me in my inbox right here. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to point that out to you about brand DNA. Okay, brand DNA and what brand DNA is. It's the makeup of the brand. It's how you look, smell, taste, your color, your eye color, your hair color, your foot size, everything. The brand DNA is who you are and what you are. Stand for something, be cohesive, use similar colors, and that's all I can say for right now. Anyway, I am Gary from the tshirthelpdesk.com. I hope this video finds you guys well. I hope there's something you can get from this video. Make sure that you hit me up about tshirtfresh.com. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me in my inbox, to put them in the comments down there. I will try to get back to you. I'm hella busy, guys. I get a lot of questions. I do a lot of things. Consultations are coming up soon for you guys. I'm going to be talking about that. So you get a consultation. I'm going to be giving some free consultations They're not always going to be free, but I'm going to give a couple of free consultations. And that is it. I am Gary from the T-Shirt Help Desk, and I am out. God bless you guys, and peace.
That can be you. There's no difference between your boss or the owner of your company or the CEO and you. Okay? They have an idea, they put it out to the world, and they found people to help them with their plan. Okay? And in life, everything boils down to a plan. All right? You are either a part of your own plan or you're part of someone else's plan. And if you have a job, you are a part of someone else's plan. Okay? If you're on unemployment, you're a part of someone else's plan. Okay? If you play lotto tickets every day, hoping to strike a rich that way, you're part of someone else's plan. I know you have ideas for t-shirts, man. Think of an idea. Draw it out. Go to Fiverr.com. Have someone make a graphic for you. You can get it done for $5, $10, man. $5. I mean, if you don't have $5, you have bigger problems than wanting to start a business, okay?